used the word alternative there in that answer. Some people from the outside looking in would say that your church is perhaps characteristic of a lot of churches that are springing up in America, in England, around the world, based out of some sort of dissatisfaction with church as we know it, and need to reinvent it somehow, and need to use the word strip it down. Various terms are used: emerging church, emergent church. Is Mars Hill, the church that you pastor, is that an emerging church?
We don't ever use that word because in our particular context, unnecessarily creating labels that are you in, are you out, are you one of them or not, seems to work against the spirit of Jesus. We would much rather put out the bread and the cup and take communion together and talk about the Christ who unites us and who wants to heal each of us so that we can be his hands and feet in the world. And so I don't really care what of these endless little stripes and labels you wear. Can we all do this together? Can we all agree on that? So yeah, that's not a word that we would use. I do.
But how do you feel when it's used of you? Would you feel uncomfortable with that tag?
Yes.
I hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
But just because it's a tag and you don't want any tag?
Well, as far as some have called it a conversation, these are people who are wrestling with what, if it's a tag that refers to those who are serious about what I would argue is central to the Christian faith, which is the endless, hard questioning of what does it mean to be the people of Jesus here and now, in this place, in this time. What does it look like to be the hands and feet in this city, in this day and age? Well, then that's a conversation that's not exclusive or even new to Emergent, and it's a conversation that must endlessly be had with every community and every generation. And so if that's what they're talking about, great. But if it's some sort of group over here who believe they've somehow stumbled upon the keys to everything and everybody else is clueless, well, then that's just simply not helpful at all.